Hi. I haven't vlogged in a while. I apologize for that. I've had lots of things I wanted to vlog to you about, but I have 3 weeks to go and I'm to the point now where I'm exhausted at the end of the day. Like, just doing today, my only job was to clean the house, and it took me like 2 hours to vacuum. I just like waddle over here and then waddle to the Windex. It takes me about 10 times longer to accomplish the smallest task. And I constantly have to lay down because I feel like he's gonna burst out of me, or like I've been boxed and I can hardly walk. I'm complaining. But anyways, it's just taking me to be able to keep up on the housework and do the kid thing, take care of the kids, get supper ready, is like, that's a full-time job when you're 9 months pregnant. That's all I can accomplish in a day. So I apologize. But tomorrow is Izzy's first day of school. Abby starts the following week. So I wanted to give you some fun, quick tips for organizing and getting ready for back to school. It's late and I apologize, but better late than never, right? So anyways, I wanted to quickly show you first. I'm going to talk a little bit about organizing their papers and all of that stuff. I stole this idea from K Designs. Actually, it's 100% hers. It's on my website though, I'll link to it. So I want to show you that binder, and I also want to show you some fun lunch ideas that I found on Pinterest that I've been doing like practice mock lunches with my kids, so they're totally used to it. And it's going over fantastic. Isabel said, please don't give me any more jelly sandwiches. She remembers the horrid jelly sandwiches because you can't give peanut butter, right? So I'm blabbering, on we go. So what we did, I've been doing this since she's in JK. There's this wonderful lady named Christine McKay, and she does K Designs. And I saw this on YouTube. I'll put a link to her channel below. A couple of years ago, and it was such a brilliant idea. It was halfway through the year when I watched it, and at this point I had a shoebox where I kept all of Izzy's school stuff in, and it was just like papers everywhere, and it was ridiculous. So here is the idea that she came up with, and it's a binder system, and you have one binder for each year. And all these printables that are in here are already done. You just like literally print it out, get a binder, buy some plastic sleeves, and you're done for the whole year. So I just use scrapbooking paper, and it says the school year, and all of this is already made. You just cut it out, and I pasted it on the scrapbooking paper. She wrote her name, and she's going into grade 1. So I just put a spot here for her first day picture. I always take a picture of her on her first day, so I'm gonna put that in her binder. Then it has the About Me section. I love this idea. I'm not a scrapbooker, just because I don't have the time. Honestly, I have other things that I do have the time. I guess I have other things I would rather devote my time to. I wish I had all the time in the world and I could scrapbook, but I don't. I have great intentions, but I never go through with it. So I love this because it's the same sort of idea without any of the work. So anyways, About Me. What it has here is the stats for the beginning of the year and then the stats for the end of the year. So you just take a few minutes and ask her questions like, well, some of these things you already know, of course. Her height, her weight, her shoe size, her pants size, the shirt size, how many teeth they've lost, their best friend, their best teacher, their favorite book, their favorite TV show, their favorite game, their favorite hobby, their favorite food. You get the idea, it keeps going. Then at the end of the year, you ask them the same questions and you see how they've changed and grown. Then I asked her, this again, it's all in this printout. You just hit print. I didn't come up with any of this. Her hopes for this school year and her fears for this school year. And then you have them draw a picture of their family at the beginning of the year, and then it has a spot for them to draw the picture of the family at the end of the year. A spot for their handprint and their footprint. And again, it comes like it says, it's all, you just follow the directions. And this is really cute. When she gets a bit older, I'll probably stop making her do the handprint and the footprint and stuff like that. But anyways, then it has a highlight section, and this is where I put last year all of her report cards, any awards she won, notes from the teacher saying she was doing a great job, all of those type of things that you would usually keep in like an envelope. You know, you can buy those envelopes that have like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. Anyways, I just like this idea better because it gives them the opportunity to flip through it and look through it. My daughter's probably read her JK and kindergarten one 1,000 times. I just keep it on a bookshelf and she can go through it anytime she wants and look at the memories. And it also has a spot here, it says, what was your favorite part of school today? So once a week or so, she'll tell me a story about something at school, and I'll just write it in here under her highlights. So she has a nice little, I don't know, memory or whatever. Then grade 1, it's school pictures. So this is where I put her class pictures, all her school pictures, and I also put other pictures in here, like of her birthday, Christmas. I just like throw random pictures in here because again, I'm not a scrapbooker, but it kind of gives her memories. And then a spot for all her field trips. So she goes on a field trip. She comes home and just draws a picture and talks about her field trip. And I put it here. And last but not least, this is the best part, is the artwork. So at the back of the book, in all these plastic sleeves, is where I keep all those pieces of wonderful art she brings home. If it's really big, I take a picture and slide it in there. Or if it's like a whole bunch of, I lay them out and take a picture and put them in there. But anyways, you have one tiny binder per year. It's like a scrapbook, sort of not like a scrapbook. I should have got the one with the sleeve in the front, so I could have put her picture in the front, you know, in the sleeve here, but whatever, it was a 50-cent binder. But I made one, of course, for Abby as well. I'm not gonna show you the same thing. It's really just a great place to put their artwork, their report cards, school newsletters, all of that stuff that you're like, where am I gonna put this? How about in a shoebox? No, no, my friend. You can create a memory binder in no time. So check out the link below, or you can, it's on my website at clutterbug.me under the printable section. You go under kids, you'll see it there too. And print yourself off a copy. On to lunches. Okay, so, you know I love these Rubbermaid containers, yada yada, can't say enough about them. But I run out of ideas of like what to give them that's healthy or whatever. So I was checking on Pinterest and I feel so bad. I should have put the link. I'll try to find the link before I post and put it below. But anyways, she took a picture every day of her kids' lunches for ideas and then posted it on her website, on her blog. So you can go, this thing is frozen. Like, oh, I'm so wimpy. So you can go on and you can like see different ideas, like 300 different lunch ideas, and it's in pictures and it's graphic and it's awesome. So here's one idea that I stole that I love because my kids love it. Instead of a sandwich, doing a kebab. Genius, right? So I break off the pointy part. I break up like a skewer in half, and then I cut off, I cut it actually with scissors, and then I just put the things that she likes to eat. There's cheese and cucumbers and kielbasa and red peppers and tomatoes, all her favoriteest things. And the fact, I don't know if it's magic or what, the fact that it's on a stick makes them want to eat it. I don't more. We've been having like, I had it for dinner the other day. I made kebabs so they could try it and like sort of practice to get some, it was like practice lunching for them. But anyways, it went over really, really well. My other daughter's not a big fan of those type of veggies, so we made her like fruit kebabs with strawberries. We did put some cucumbers because she likes cucumbers. I rolled up turkey breasts and put on it because she likes that better. And she's not a big fan of the cube cheese, but she likes cheese slices. So I cut a cheese slice and rolled little cheese slices and stuck it on there. All her favorite things, just putting it on a stick means no more sandwich. So then I just gave her crackers on the top and grapes and some goodies here, a granola bar and a Rice Krispie square. But her main thing, instead of a sandwich, she's got like a healthy little kebabby thing. Genius, genius, genius. I know, this lady's so genius. And the other thing I've invested in this year is a thermos. I never had a little kid thermos. As a kid, I never took hot stuff to school because, I don't know, I always took a sandwich. Every day was a sandwich, and usually the sandwich would go in the garbage. And my kids Izzy brings a sandwich home. She doesn't eat it. It's just like, sandwiches, kids don't want a sandwich every day. So what we did today for our mock, even though tomorrow's her first day, what we did today for her mock lunch was I just put hot dogs, cooked hot dogs in here, cut them in half, put them in here so they stay warm, and then put the bun in this container with a tiny thing of ketchup with a little scoop for her. And they took out the half bun, they took out their half hot dog, and they made themselves little hot dogs. Loving, and they're hot, right? They stay hot. This little thermos stays hot for 5 hours. So I'm also gonna put, Abby, my youngest, loves macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna give her macaroni and cheese some days, or alfaghetti, or other things, soup. They can take hot things in a thermos. I know, it's like a thermos, whatever. You haven't thought of that, of course, but I never thought of that. I always thought of thermoses as like big screw-on stupid things that old people bring their coffee in to work. But they make these adorable little kid thermoses. I got it at, I've seen it at Walmart. I bought actually this at Staples. And it's freaking genius. Speaking of freaking genius, the same people, it's actually made by Thermos. That's the company, I guess. Called Thermos. That's funny, kind of like Kleenex isn't really called Kleenex, but anyways, not the point. Onward we go. These little water bottles, they have the pop-up straws. You've probably seen them. They stay cold for 12 hours. And when it says it stays cold for 12 hours, it's not lying. I filled this up once with ice water, and we brought it to the beach. And it was sitting out in the sun at the beach for we were there for probably 3 hours. We came home, the ice was still ice cubes inside. 3 hours, still ice cubes. So it also stays hot, but I think just says cold. Okay, it only stays cold. But the point is, this is a really awesome thing to, instead of juice boxes, I send this to my kids their lunch. So those are some quick ideas. Blabbering, you want a pregnancy shot? I'll give you one. 3 weeks to go. I'm huge. Here's my biggest concern. My biggest concern is that I'm gonna be like Alien and he's gonna burst out of me. Holy Jesus, I'm big. Huge, actually. I have 3 weeks to go, and he's high and he's here and he's kicking, and I've only gained 27 pounds. Not that it's only, that's a lot, but holy, my stomach is huge. And that's probably making me go the slowest, is the lumbering and the and the constantly laying down. Like I'm always like, get back in your cage, demon, because he feels like he's gonna burst out. So those are some back to school tips. Anyways, sorry for the adder. Oh, I can't wait to share with you. I just found the greatest tip for cleaning microswayed couches. I'm gonna share that with you next. See you next time.